Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. A ton of drama at the Show Me Center tonight. Huge games for the SEMO men and women against Tennessee State. Now the Redhawks women trying to play their way into the OVC tournament. Just 2 home games left. And Raisa Sabwa goes in for SEMO. She's enjoying a heck of a season and scores right there. Part of the reason the team has played so well lately. Meanwhile, Tennessee State trying to hang in there, but SEMO just way too strong for them at this point. Leah Jackson, and they weren't finished. Kiera Jones, 2+1, and SEMO would jump way out to a big lead, and they've kept it all the way into the 3rd period. Let's head out to Luke Randall live at the Show Me Center for an update.
Yeah, Todd, it has continued. It is 69-33 now. SEMO definitely fighting to stay in this OVC tournament race. And then after that, we've got the men's game. That game should be electric. 2 teams top of the OVC ranked 13-5. Tennessee State and SEMO going head-to-head. Now, SEMO cannot clinch the 1 seed tonight. They can't clinch a conference championship tonight. They could clinch a share of it if Moorhead loses. But again, you can't clinch the 1 tonight, but you can get at least a top 2 seed, which would ensure a double bye. It's a major game, 7:30. It is going to be electric, and we're going to have highlights from that one, hopefully just as good as SEMO was in the women's game. Todd.
All right, thank you, Luke. Looking forward to that. Also tonight, the Notre Dame boys host Jackson, and the Missouri smaller schools host district semifinals. We'll have the latest. All right, Jackson Hall of Fame wrestling coach Steve Wachter holding a final practice this morning before his team left for state. This is Coach Wachter's final season as he steps into retirement after state. Jackson is also sending a record number of boys and girls wrestlers to the big wrestling meet in Columbia. And then this. You know, you hear about hanging out of the rafters. They kind of were, the students, a family, and kind of a great send-off for Jackson to state. A lot of enthusiasm, and of course, the final run for Coach Wachter.
Super excited, and I'm trusting the process that my coaches have put me through, and I'm ready.
I'm just already super excited. We're bringing 10 guys this year, and it's the most we've ever brought. This is obviously Coach Wachter's last year, so I just really want to do it for him.
We got some high expectations for our team and for individuals, and just having Coach Walters being last year, we want to do good for him.
Definitely looking to be state champ, but shoot for the stars. If you miss, you fall in the clouds, I guess.
It's a great way, you know, to go out on. You know, we're hoping that we have a great state tournament, but whether we do or whether we don't, we've had a really fantastic year.
Good luck to the Indians this weekend.